No, you don't like the AC. I think we may need to do the AC. Too much ambient noise. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you sure?
Okay.
Carne in Hyde Park tonight. Carne tonight, every night, every week. Carne presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. If you jumped right on Lakeshore Drive, went north, took Sheridan Road all the way around, then hooked over to Chicago Avenue, you would get there. In fact, you should go there tomorrow. Get a new car. The car we're in right now, Bianca Shaw, is a Mazda 3. You're comfortable, right?
Yes, I'm
nice,
extremely
right?
comfortable.
I love the moonroof on this thing.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to yell out of it after we're done.
You should. Yeah, we'll pull it all the way back. You do whatever feels comfortable for you. And that right there, that's what a Mazda is all about. Self-expression. Being yourself.
Absolutely.
Like Bianca Shaw, my guest. Carne, again, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. It is 1015 Chicago Avenue, in between Maine and Dempster. Bianca, are you ready to eat hot chicken from the Budlong?
I am. Never had it before, and I'm excited to
Here we
try
go.
this out.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
Okay, so the Budlong, here's a little Carne backstory. Episodes ago, maybe 150 episodes ago, Jared Leonard, the owner of Budlong, the Budlong Empire, previewed his hot chicken on Carne before he opened up any of these places. It was so good, and I'm not surprised that the Budlong has moved or stretched its tentacles all over the place. We're in Hyde Park over by 53rd. It's also in Lincoln Square, downtown. It's on the Northwestern campus. There was a hot chicken empire, and it was started by this guy. I'm so excited for you to try this, and I want to thank Ashley, the manager here at
Shout out
Budlong.
to Ashley.
Could she be any nicer?
I know, she was very nice.
She was a delight. She was a delight. So you got a salad. It's your first time here, and you got a salad.
I got a salad, but it has hopefully that good chicken on there, and I want to taste it.
This may be... I got the hot chicken platter. This looks like it could be me. And there are different degrees of heat. Oh, that's... I don't know what this is.
Is it the fries? Wait, did they give us fries? They gave
gave
us
us-
fries. Oh,
Love it. All right, so you got a salad.
the best.
This is just like a
I'm
chopped
sorry,
salad.
I thought
I'm
you
showing
were
off for the
giving
camera.
that to
Yeah.
My bad.
Why don't you hold up the crinkle fries for the folks at
Okay.
home?
Crinkle fries. Can
Delicious.
You see it? Can you see it?
And then we got sides. We got collard greens. Yes.
That looks so good.
It's super hot.
Thank you.
You're going to learn really quick. There's a balancing act to all this. There's no easy way to eat all this food in a car.
I know I'm gonna eat one at a time, but this
I'm gonna put your salad over here.
super sleek dash makes it easy.
It does. All right, and then I've got forks and stuff in here.
Can you
So
hear
you
me
can eat your
okay?
salad.
Should I put...
Yeah, we can lean you in there a little bit.
All right.
Here's a fork. So I want to show off the hot
Thank
chicken.
you.
So the different levels of heat. I got the classic heat, which I think is the enough to make you realize, hey, this is hot, but not enough to kill you or make you sweat profusely. Oh, look at this. I hope you can see this on the camera. Look at that. I got the half chicken. Got the pickles on there. It is a beautiful thing. Now, you actually got hotter chicken on your salad. You went next level. You actually got what they call hot, which scares the crap out of me.
Well, I'm gonna see. If I start crying,
Okay.
it's not because I feel sad.
I should, for people just joining us who've been listening, I should actually explain who you are. You are a talented musician. You are a singer. You are an R&B artist. You do all sorts of cool stuff. You just put out an EP, what was it, a couple months ago?
Yep, a couple months ago, I released an EP. It's called Exhale, and it's doing great. So I just want you all to check it out.
And you are the first artist on Taylor Bennett's label?
Yes, first official artist on Taylor Bennett Entertainment. And it's been a great ride.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Being first, you're...
No pressure. I'm just the first lady and the queen of all. That's all.
So, let's talk about your coming up, the discovery of you as an artist. I mean, were you a performer as a kid?
I was not a performer as a kid, but I got into performing. It was... So the first time I actually knew that I wanted to perform was I was 11 years old and I was in a summer camp. I seen Bow Wow rapping on TV. I'm like, oh man, I can do this. So I started writing my own rap and I performed in front of my summer camp and they were going crazy. Like they were standing up in their seats. Everybody was giving me a hug and I'm like, I was always super introvert, so I didn't know how to take that.
You were an introvert.
Kind of. I used to go
I've known
to
you for 30
the
minutes
bathroom.
now.
Yeah.
I've known you for 30 minutes and that doesn't even seem correct.
I used to go to the bathroom at lunch and or like the library because I didn't want to be around people.
Really?
For too long. I know it's weird.
So what got you out of your shell? Was it music?
College.
Have some napkins.
College. Thank you. College got me out of my shell because in high school, like I didn't really talk. I didn't talk in grammar school. I just ran into one of my grammar school teachers the other day and she was like, man, I see you doing music. That's so amazing, because I was just talking to one of my coworkers about it. I'm like, she never said anything in class and now she's doing music. And I was just like, I forgot that I didn't talk in school that much.
That's hilarious. So how did you get discovered as a musician?
Well, with Taylor, his father actually came to see. I was a part of a band called Attack the Sound. So he came to the basement to see, what we could do. And it just so happened that day my drummer was sick or something, like he wasn't able to make it. So I had to hop on the drums and, play their songs for them. And he seen me on the drums and he's like, okay, well, do a song. If there was any song you guys could do, just do one song that could blow my mind. So then they did one of my songs and I had to get up off the drums and start singing. And then I start rapping because I like to have that dynamic in my music. Mm-hmm. So when he seen me start rapping, he just start pulling out his camera and he's like, you got to check out this girl. So we go to Taylor in his rehearsal space, and the rest is kind of history from there. So.
That's so good. So right place, right time, really.
Yeah. And it was just ironic that happened, because he was just saying how cool I looked on the drums, because he didn't know I could play. And he probably would have never knew I could play if my drummer was there.
That's amazing. By the way, do you like pickles?
I love pickles.
Their pickles are really good.
All right, I'm going to try it. This is Bianca Shaw, tasting the pickle from Budlong. I'm going to bite it. Mm-hmm. And it is really good. Uh-huh. It is correct.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even at the chicken yet.
This is good.
This is really good, right? Okay, so let's talk a little bit. We'll jump around.
Okay.
That balance between singing and rapping on the new release is the song Bipolar, which I think is a great example of that.
Listen to it. Thank you so much.
But I mean, that is, it is schizophrenic in a way. You kind of approach the song from two different vocal perspectives. Mm-hmm. It is truly bipolar.
Yeah, and my goal for that song, when I first heard the beat, I was it was with J Music, and we were in the jungle at the Music Garage. And I'm like, I really like this beat. Like, this is exactly what I want to embody. I never knew how to explain what I was looking for as an artist with somebody who's multifaceted and can just cross over to any genre. I never knew how to explain that to the producers. But I thought that he really embodied that. So I wanted to make sure that I, got on the track and do what I felt the song embodied, so to speak.
And the song is about love and hate?
Yeah, so it was basically, one of those bad relationships you're in. One of those relationships where you love them and then you want to smother them with a pillow at the same time. Not saying that I condone any type of violence.
No, come on.
But that's just, just in relationships, sometimes you have that, oh man, like, what is this? So with Bipolar, I just wanted to express my thoughts, wholeheartedly, and not be afraid to express that to the public. So this was just something that I felt, and it really resonates with people who can relate to it. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to make
anyone in a relationship can relate to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone in a relationship could, and also just the fact of you feeling unbalanced sometimes. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have that devil and the angel on the shoulder, and you don't know which way to go. So I felt like I was being pulled in different directions to where I didn't even know who I was anymore. So I wanted to make sure that I explained that on the track.
I want to talk about some of your other songs, but first, there's some hot chicken. Look at this. Look at this. You see this on the camera?
These fries are good. I didn't even get to that salad yet.
I know. It's staring at you. It's mocking you. I'm going to eat this. There's nothing sexier than a grown man eating fried chicken on camera or on microphone.
You're going to have to slow-mo that.
Roar.
It's good? Phenomenal.
It is good. And yeah, it's hot. The classic is hot. I would say if you're if you're new to the Budlong, classic is where you want to live. You don't want to go too far.
I'm scared now.
No, but I get the sense that maybe you like everything hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You like hot weather.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Magneto on Exhale. Are you an X-Men fan?
I love X-Men.
Really?
Yes.
Like the
I love
movies or the
Marvel.
comics? Or
I love Marvel. I haven't dove into comics a lot, but my brother tells me a lot about the comics.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been to like the comic shows. I've went to a comic convention once, and I felt out of.
They have huge ones.
Yeah, they
Here
do.
in Chicago.
Yep, here in Chicago. So I want to go to the comic convention for my first time.
Mm-hmm.
Next time they come to Chicago, and I'm gonna make sure I go. But I do love Marvel.
And Ian McKellen in those first movies as Magneto. Holy God.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He is amazing. The EP opens up with Way Up, which we're recording this in the dead of summer. Mm-hmm. It seems like a perfect summer song. Tropical, summery vibes. A nice up way to open things up.
Yeah, and I wanted to start it off with high energy.
Mm-hmm.
So with Way Up, it's really just about making sure you continue to work hard, keep working, and also, for lack of better words, just I don't want to. Can we cuss on this?
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast. I can cuss. I've been having a filter on this whole time.
I had Shantae in here.
I know. Shout out to Shantae because she definitely. We have a lot of fun together. Mm-hmm. We're able to be ourselves.
All right, so
we just
get
drink
to the
and
cuss
cuss
word.
all the time.
I'm looking forward to the cuss word you're threatening to pull out.
Okay, I was gonna say just. I don't want to say it like that, but to shit on the people who thought you couldn't make it, and the people who tried to hold you back.
Got it. The EP closes with Best Idea.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like an intentional bookending of the EP with Way Up and Best Idea, like kind of ending, starting and ending positively. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Best Idea, me and Taylor were coming up with that in the studio. And I talk a little bit about just my life, like in the second verse, just like Mama told me just to follow intuition. Then I went to college, couldn't pay for my tuition. She said, "Don't mess with that boy." So I didn't listen. We went by the lockers, first period, we kissing. So it's just kind of like, we didn't listen to our parents too much when we were younger, but we have to go on our own paths, and that's what really Best Idea encompasses. Just making sure that you make a decision, you stick by it, and you put 100% into anything that you're going to pursue.
And you've done that with your music. When did you realize, yeah, I'm all in with this? Mm-hmm. This is my future.
I realized
was it in college?
In college, it just so happened that I wasn't really rapping. Nobody in high school really knew I rapped. There was only a few people. But when I went to college, surprisingly, across the street across the hall from my dorm room, there was a producer, which we're still really good friends today. Shout out Brian Kenner. But he kind of made me want to get back into rap. He's like, "Yeah, I produce. Yeah, you should come by and we can, make a track." So I'm like, "Yeah, all right, we'll see what happens." So after I made that track, I'm like, you know what? I miss rapping. Like, I want to continue to do this. So I guess I would say freshman year of college is when I decided I wanted to be all in.
How soon after college did So High come out?
Maybe 4 years. I don't know.
That was literally your introduction. I mean, you're introduced on the song.
Yeah, with So High, I actually, I kept hitting Taylor up, and I'm just like, man, he's not answering my call. So I called my buddy Geronimo. I'm like, yeah, he ain't answering me. I think I should just leave it alone. He's like, how many times did you call him? I'm like, twice. He's like, twice. He's like, call him. He's like, call him again, right? And that's something I've learned too, which I'm going to get back to. But he's like, call him again. So I called him. I'm in the grocery store, like shopping for my kids. I'm like getting peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm like, yeah. And he answered. He's like, hey, what's up, B? I'm like, hey. I'm like, what's up? I'm just trying to see when we can get in the studio. He's like, why don't you just come through right now?
Just
you
like
know,
that.
I left that cart so fast.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I left it in the middle of the aisle. I'm like, I'm out of here.
And then there was Can't Get
that's how
Enough,
that came out.
which I like because the throwback sounds. It sounds. I hear hints of 80s and 90s stuff on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Your 80s and 90s is actually inspired by that. See, we listen to a lot of music, me and my team. We listen to a lot of music, and sometimes when we have something that we want to make a reference of, we listen to it, and we try to just be in that moment.
Sure.
And that's what helped us to write Can't Get Enough. So I have a team of people. Like I want to make sure that I give them due credit too, because everything is a group effort. Like it's a team effort.
I want you to eat that salad.
You do want me to eat that
do.
salad, but these fries are so good. I wasn't paying attention.
This
to
chicken
it.
is ridiculous.
You
This
gave
is
me-
just.
Do you want any of these fries?
I have no room and no way to actually eat them right now. I barely have it together doing this. This is as good as it gets right
Well,
now.
me too. Me, you both. Let me just put this down so I can eat it.
So we were talking before we started recording. You wanted to go into broadcasting at one point in your life?
I did. I still might. You never know.
You still might.
You never know. I wanted to be a news anchor for CNN or Entertainment Tonight, E! News. So I wanted to do that. And I started, my parents used to work late.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 6 of us. There's 6 children
6
in my
kids.
family, yeah.
Oh, man.
So we had a lot of fun. And since they worked late, we used to watch the news and take notes. And we would do a rebroadcast of the news.
Like
when
a
they
recorded?
came home from work. No,
Like a live.
not a recorded, but it was like we did our own version of the news. So we would like draw on the paper and like have it like holding up while I reported the news.
That's adorable. How old were you?
And I was like 7.
Oh my gosh.
Or 8.
That's adorable.
So we were like writing the whole story, like everything we had. I'm sure they remember it because they still
I bet
like
they
laugh
do.
about it to this day. But we just wanted to do something nice for them. So, and I think they were some pretty good kids, just considerate, and we were always very close knit as a family. We had family dinner together, and not everybody was able to say that. In the neighborhood that I grew up in, they would have to get their own food or.
What neighborhood was
They
this?
didn't really have. I grew up in like the Garfield Park area on the west side of Chicago, so North Lawndale. And seeing a lot of things that kids probably shouldn't be seeing, but with a good structured family and a praying family and just always staying together, I feel like I never knew that we were considered as low income. I always thought we were middle class, and that's what having a good, strong family does. I never knew until
The
now.
value of having family dinners cannot be overstated.
Yeah,
I think that goes a long way. And I know friends of mine who never eat with their kids. And I think doing stuff like that goes a really long way.
It does, and I do it with my kids just because I remember that. We had a lot of good times at the family dinner table.
Yeah, it's when you all catch up. My nose is running, and I'm so sorry.
All right, this is perfect time for me
My
to eat this
nose is
salad.
running as we're eating. I'm so embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? You're human.
I'm a human. This is what we do when we eat Nashville hot chicken from the Budlong.
And then if your nose is running and you want me to eat this chicken, I feel some type of way.
But you got the balance of the cold. You've got the
Is
salad
there a
there.
fork in there?
Oh, I thought I gave you a fork.
Did you? You
It's
did
with your
give
fries.
me a fork.
All right, how are you doing?
It's very hot. Just trying to hold my composure is all.
Here are the greens, which I'm actually spilling on my dash.
Here, I got up, then I wrap my fork. I got you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so kind.
No problem. I'll just wipe.
With the EP out earlier this year, you said you have a new song coming out. We're only halfway through the year. What else can we expect from you in 2019?
Well, got a single coming out in a couple of weeks. Like I said, working on a video. I actually just left, just trying to work out some stuff for the photo shoot I have coming up. I do have a couple of shows, but if you want to follow what I'm doing,
And we do.
this is going to be a shameless plug at Bianca Shaw Music on Instagram, and also BiancaShaw.com to keep up with everything I'm about to do.
And what's your relationship with social media?
Social media. What do you mean when you
do
say?
you like it? Are you a fan of it?
I like
Is it a
social
necessary
media,
evil?
but it's a lot of. It is a necessary evil for me because I'm an artist. But sometimes I don't be on there for like 2 weeks or a week because I just need to refocus my energy. Like when I say I don't be on there, I don't scroll
Right.
and look at what everybody else is doing. I'll go post something and leave it, or just to kind
I
of
get
stay
that.
relevant. Because that's the thing with being an artist, you have to be in people's face all the time. And I'm not an in your face type of person. I'm like a go in the corner type of person.
You were a self-described introvert at an earlier age. So social media is like the exact opposite of introversion. You're putting yourself out there in every possible way, in every possible platform, and people are commenting on you.
Yeah, and then sometimes I speak my mind. I don't speak it all the time, but when I do, people like it. But then there's also people who have, something to say, but they're gonna have something to say regardless. So
Right.
So what's right and what's wrong? It's all about perspective. So, I kind of got away from it for a little bit, but got back on there. So if you want to laugh, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
When you do get to the greens, they're super sweet and delicious. I love a good side of collard greens. These are fantastic. And they're a green vegetable.
Yep.
So it kind of counts. After eating
Kind
it,
of depends on what they put in it.
I'm sure it's all healthy stuff. I'm sure it's it's protein powder and
Because I know with my family, it's not even healthy anymore after they get done adding all the salt, the sugar, the pork.
you gotta have the pork in there.
You gotta have.
Do you like to cook?
I do. I love to cook. Do I want to cook? No. But I still.
See, I love cooking.
I like the experimentation, I guess I should say.
Right, and I think you can do that when you cook. I can't bake to save my life. If you ask me-
Really? I just baked cookies with my babies the other day.
Baking is mathematical. It's so precise. Like I like the flexibility with cooking. If you're making a chili,
Where can I taste some?
come on over.
Chili.
The family would love to have you.
We need to taste the chili. My kids are always. I'll cook a meal for them. I made like lemon pepper chicken the other day. They did not eat it. They wanted peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but they're 4, so
Yeah, they're young.
they want to eat crackers. I'm like, what? I just cooked all this food.
I went through like a 2-year phase where it was nothing but chicken nuggets. So
Yeah, they want nuggets all the time too. And I'm like, what is this? Or a corn dog or something.
So, Exhale is available on all streaming platforms.
Absolutely. Stream it for me.
You're on SoundCloud, YouTube.
Yep, YouTube. I got video. Oh, you got to check out the Bipolar video. Very dope. Shout out to Griffin and his whole team at Art Camp.
And that's the
They
song we
did
talked about
amazing.
earlier.
Bipolar, yep. It's a dope
You
video
sing
to
and
go
you
with
rap?
it. Yeah, you love it.
You rap really fast. Like the art of rapping kind of floors me at times. Just being able to articulate and just like
So where you can
percussively,
understand it, yeah.
to percussively just bang out words and syllables. That's a skill. Support Bianca Shaw and her music. She's amazing. She's a delight. And Carne is presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you.